Oh, hi everyone. It's day 20 of Lent. I wasn't really picking my nose, just so you know. Okay everybody, sorry for the weird start, but I wanted to do something that was a lie, because what I want to point out here again is that Satan lied to Jesus. He said, I have authority for all these kingdoms and I can give them to you. He doesn't, and he can't, because anything he can offer us is temporal. He's not the sovereign God. He's not the one that can give you everlasting life, so he can't give you everlasting anything. So he lied and is a liar. What did Adam and Eve get when they did the thing that he came along and sort of encouraged them to do? He said they'd be like God and they would know the difference between good and evil. But no, we're nothing like God. And what we now know is all the bad that we can do and all the good that we could never be, because God is good. So we always have this thing inside of us that says, we're not good enough, we're not good enough, we're not good enough, and we're always wanting to be better, to be better, to be better, because we know the difference between being good and being evil. We now know that we're not good enough and somehow we have to make ourselves better. This is why Adam and Eve tried to cover themselves and hid from God when he came into the garden. Before there was no problem, but now there was a problem, and the problem was not on God's side. It has often been said God could have nothing to do with them. That's not true. God came down, he knew what had already been done, and he came down to have something to do with them. They felt they could not have something to do with God, and he cast them out of the garden, and we've often seen that as a punishment, but it was also, and more so I believe, a protection, because if we'd eaten the tree of life in this state, we would live forever in this state, and God says, put a guard around the tree of life so they do not eat that fruit and live forever. God then made a way back through Jesus. That's another story, but today I want to say, what lies are you listening to? It's time to get alone with God and to bring those ashes that we burnt at the beginning again, and to say, Father, tell me where I've listened to lies. Tell me where I'm still listening to lies, because I am but dust, but you are the everlasting Father, and you see everything I see through a glass dimly. So teach me, Lord, and show me, Lord. Get your journal out and be ready to listen. Pray over every area of your life and let God speak, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.